if you saw in the last video, roof off, and we had some water seeping in, so it's too much to take it off and then start thinking, so I thought a new video was better. So follow up from the last, if you haven't seen it, please go and have a look. I've taken the hard top off. So literally the first thing I'm going to try is this is just water, so I'm wiping that over with water. It's just a brush, there's nothing else damaged, and then I'm going to come back. If that's dried okay, they're having a row. We'll see if that's dried okay. If it's not, we'll get the auto cleaner on it and that will get it off. And also this back seat, as I mentioned if you saw the first video, the back seat I'm going to get loose so I can check for future and this doesn't happen again. So by the power of YouTube, let's let that dry, see if it's clean, and we'll go from there. I was just shutting up the garage and I thought I'd show you. I'm going to leave that car for a couple of hours to make sure that roof's fully dry, so I know what I need to do or don't need to do with it. So this is how I leave the roof. So it's in the garage, it's on tyres, so it's up off the floor, it's wrapped in curtains basically, and we're out of the first winter. Doesn't look much worse than it started out with, so yeah, we're going well. Right, let's give it some time and let's see how the soft top looks. In the end, I left it a couple of days because it was good news. So I'll show you. Nothing, and I mean nothing. I've had a good look over it. No damage. I think I've been quite lucky there, really. What's that, I hear you ask? Solar trickle charge. Another video. I'm really trying at the moment. So I'm trying to get some videos out for you. So solar trickle charger. Telling you about that in another video. So the roof. Yes, we're good. So let's get the roof off, half off, and let me show you in the bin. I call it the bin. Let me put you over here so you can't see. I have no cameraman today. My son is working, my daughter is working, my wife isn't working, which is very unusual. There you go. Can you see there, mother? What was I saying? Son's working, daughter's working, wife isn't working, wife is upstairs painting with dogs. So, oh, and excuse the hair, I had a shower, then I went for a walk with the dogs, and this is real world. I only do real world videos, as you know. So, open the door. Oh! Click. Oh! Click. So, please let me show you. So, I don't think there's anything actually wrong with the hardtop, and if you look at the hardtop seals, they're actually very good. So that should be full of water. It wasn't, as I say, a little bit. It got rained on a lot with that hardtop on. So someone said to me, and I can't remember if it was a Facebook comment or if it was from you nice YouTube people, to take this and leave it loose. So when I looked, let me show you at the bottom there. So basically I think there's a bolt at the top, both sides, and at the bottom it just seems to click in. So I'm thinking if we undo those two bolts, from what I've been told, the back seat then clicks in, but occasionally if I want to drop the back seat when the hardtop is on, then I'll be able to see in the bin and see if it's all dry. and if there's massive problems I can take the roof off, but at least you can look without taking the roof off, because the roof has been on for, I think, I'm going to say 6 months. Got to be 6 months. It's April. I didn't put it on in November. I think I put it on in October, November. 5, 6 months, something like that. Right, so let me have a look what these bolts are. Luckily, gifted from the father-in-law, gifted from, I think it was Heather's John. Nice set of spanners. Imperial, is that proper spanners? Not metric, so I think. Right, let's see what size these are. Hello. Right, you know when normally you think something's going to take an age and it doesn't. So, I'm looking at this here. I'll show you the bottom in the middle. Spanners, no, as you can see, it is in there. So, and this never happens, does it? So the first socket that I tried randomly picked an 11 mil. It's an 11 mil. Well, 11 mil fits anyway. So this is another thing. As soon as you get everything is swimmingly. What's that doing? What is that doing? It's already out. Right, so that's already out of that seat. Push it from the bottom. It's like that clicks in as well. Oh, the bar's into the bloody thing. That's not going to work. Right. So, if you can see that there. Right, so I've undone that nut there, but the back of the seat, yeah, if I pull on, no, it's not in. Right, let's keep going with the nut. Right, what I was trying to say is it's not going to work because the seat is sort of, the seat is sort of connected, but it isn't. So let's just keep undoing this. Let's see what happens, eh? This is like the longest bolt in the world. Right, that is definitely now not connected to that seat. No, that's a lie, it is connected to the seat, and it is the longest bolt in the world. Keep going. Are we having fun yet? No, it's still not out. Now, if I was professional, we would have whizzed through all this bit, wouldn't we? How do you think? Aha! Bolts. Right. So this side is now loose at the top. Top, bottom. I'll show you the bottom. Do, do, do. See the bottom? Down there. Ugh. Loose. So basically, one bolt at the top. Let me quickly undo the other side because I'm sure you don't want to see me going ee, 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 ee. And then we'll see from there. Right, so I did exactly the same on the other side. 2 bolts and a ratchet. So take it out. So imagine, in fact we'll do that in a minute. Let's pop it back up. Right, you'll see how easy it is if I can do it one-handed. So if I can do it one-handed, you can do it. Do. Not clicking in. 1 minute. Right, that's about as close in as I can get you. You ready? So, seat completely out. At the bottom, 2 pins. Yeah, so I can drop the tonneau. Tonneau will be dropped. Hardtop will be on. I can drop the seat. Ooh, look in here. Is it all wet or not? And then push, push. And I don't think that's going anywhere. I don't think I need to do anything to secure that because it's thinging at the bottom. So I don't know what you think. These 2 bolts I think are going to get lost. So I'm going to put them when we go down the seat. They'll end up going down under the seat and I'll never find them again. We'll find somewhere safe to put those. Yeah. But they'll be that safe that basically when I come to look for them, I won't be able to find them, will I? So, the roof. The roof is okay. We haven't removed the back seat, but we've undone the back seat, so we've now got access. Shall we leave the car with roof up or roof down? So it's a beautiful day, so I'm thinking we leave it roof down. What do you think? Roof out. Right, so we sold the thing. Go on there. Looking forward to doing that video on the solar thing. 2 handles under the sun visors, as you probably know. And a slight push up. Drop into the bin. Push. And push. Handles facing outwards. Push the whole thing down. Whether you're meant to feed the thing behind. You know, like the fabric for the roof. I like to feed it behind. Makes it look neat. Push. Push. Done. So, the follow-up to the hardtop video. We're ready for summer. Hardtop's in there as I showed you. Back seat is now loose. But let's look now. So, let's imagine, use your imagination, the hardtop is on and we want to check if there's any water. So, yeah, that's proper insecure, isn't it? Not insecure, insecure. So that's going nowhere, is it? Nowhere. Right, pull that bottom. Right, that's going nowhere. So the whole point of this exercise is, oh sorry, I'm making you seasick, is that I can now see in there. So imagine we're inside, the hardtop's on, tonneau's down, we can see in. We We can see if there's any water. We can see a bit of the roof. Try and go down a bit more. Never even seen him. I've seen him there. I've seen him from the top. I've never seen him from the back. Shall we have a proper look? Have a proper look. Yeah. Oh, my finger. Sorry. There we go. So you can see the roof, and we'll be able to see if there's any water in there. Whoever, if you are watching this and you were the person that recommended it, cheers. Cheers. You're very lovely. And I'm also going to show you real world, real time, putting that back up. Ready? The only thing with YouTube is you make it 10 times harder because you're doing stuff one-handed. I reckon, like, what was that then? What's that doing there? I reckon, you know, like real YouTubers, do you reckon they have like people doing camera work for them? Yeah, it's back in. Oh, sorry, it's shaky even by my standards. This isn't very professional. So back seat is going nowhere. Back seat is now removable. Imagine the hardtop is on. We can now check if we're getting any water in. Thanks for watching. As I say, follow up to taking the hardtop off and a nice removable back seat. Might help somebody. Or if you've just enjoyed me messing about as normal. As you can tell, make it up. Literally make it up as you go along. Tell you what, car looks well, you know. It does. Oh, sorry, that was the thing you was using. That was my cameraman. 8-track. Motorola 124 linked to someone's hardwired a auxiliary. My phone in. Speedo's not great. That is the solar speedo for the daughter when the daughter drives it. Right, I'll stop waffling. Right, back seat done. Look after yourselves. Lots of videos coming actually, doing really well, isn't it? I'm enjoying doing them. Look after yourselves, take care.